Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We're at the Jamaica Young Police and we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy's name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for the, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock. Aka Froggy, yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs. And that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yeah, so right now you're looking at your thumbnail where it says United we stand, divided we fall. The link is gonna be in the description box. So I'm begging all of you who are watching this video right now to subscribe to that channel. Every one of you who is watching this video. It's, you know, another part of the Jamaica Young Police channel, but in a different realm. You know, dealing with international things that affect each and every one of us, whether or not you want to believe it, black, white, yellow, green, purple, and red. So please subscribe to this channel and you will learn some things that is happening in the world right now, you know, currently, and, you know, futuristically. So please subscribe to the channel. So moving on to today's video. Yeah, so as we always say anytime we're starting a video, always look at your LCD. So you see, you know, those who love squash or those who don't, you know, that's him right there. Yeah, man, Andre Squash 6 Bars Whitaker. This is a man who came in the United States of America illegally. And he brought his crew, his criminal friends from St. James, and they came to Florida here and they created havoc, killed 2 Americans. Yes, Ford Lord and Musselman, Dwayne Francis. Yes, them killed Dwayne Francis, that is Musselman, and them killed Ford Lord. Yeah, Ford Lord is more popular than Musselman because, you know, him always in a dancehall scene. So this is the man who was behind the killing of both men, and now he's the witnesses. He's the main witness against his friends. So that's why I tell you there's no honor amongst criminals. So he was arrested. You know, we put on a video over a month ago, you know, show him that he was on a surveillance by the FBI based on one and two little things. I will tell us we're biggest informer, because whenever we post a video, we tell us straight up on them thing. Anything else we post, we tag the various agency in it so that them can see we are informer. So if you're not an informer, over here on your channel. Yeah, we don't like criminals and we want to get rid of them once and for all. So we know some most Jamaicans are gonna like, because as we can see, them Jamaicans, them would rather the police were a thief and all of them thing. The police were a robber, and them just want to know somebody own a police officer like me. Cause like me, them say me an informer. So I don't know how you be a police officer and you're an informer. Me can't like thief in police, period. So I don't want a friend from a criminal either. Although them try to friend me, but we're not a friend with them. So I tell you, so Andre squashed 6 bars. Whitaker bond was set at $3,000, and he was managed to post the bond, securing his release from the Miami Beach Police Department. However, the process behind posting bond, along with specific requirements that come with it, is crucial understanding how someone in his position is able to regain their freedom temporarily while awaiting trial. So how bond is posted and the requirements. When an individual is arrested and the court or law enforcement determine a bond amount based on the seriousness of the charges, the suspect's criminal history, the risk of flight, and other relevant factors. In Squash's case, the bond was set as US $3,000, meaning he had to pay this amount to be released from jail until his court date. Typically, there are a few ways bonds can be posted. So we are telling you now on him thing, because most people say boy, I'm post street, him get bail. It is bond, them call it in America. You understand? So we are telling you, there's 3 types of bonds that them have in America. One, you have cash bond. This is the full bond amount paid in cash. The individual paid the entire sum up front to secure their release. If the individual attends all required court appearance, the money will be refunded minus any administrative fee. So everything in America, you got jail or capitalism, So although you give them your $3,000 because you charge, whether you're innocent or not, whether you're innocent or guilty, the bondsman have to get some money. He call it administrative fee. We don't know if him can put 100% on it and say, boy, this I'm admin, so you don't get it back. Because everything is designed enough to take from the poor and give to the rich. Bondsman and normally poor people, you can't have no money and start business in America. You have to have money and. 2, then you have bail bonds. If an individual cannot afford the full bond amount, they can go through a bail bondsman. A bail bondsman typically charges a non-refundable fee, often around 10% of the bond amount. In this case, approximately US $300. The bondsman then pays the full bond amount to the court on behalf of the defendant. If the defendant fails to show up in court, the bondsman is responsible for paying the full amount and will seek to recover that from the defendant. So when a bondsman put up fee money now, a gambler, I wouldn't go in a business like that. But him get all him make from that now is $300. We don't know if you might want to take up that, you understand? Then you have property bond. In some cases, individual may offer real property, like a home as collateral for their bond. If they fail to meet their court obligations, the property can be seized to cover the cost. So once the bond is posted and accepted, the individual is released from custody. In Squash's case, his US $3,000 bond was likely posted either in cash or through a bail bondsman, allowing him to leave jail temporarily while the legal process continues. However, posting bond does not signify innocence or secure their temporary release until further legal proceedings occur. So Squash legal complications. Though Squash may have posted bond and been temporarily released, his legal situation remains precarious. Squash is listed as a Florida state witness, in the case of his friend Raheem Shelton et al., which complicates his position. As a state witness, he might have some protections due to his cooperation with law enforcement in the past, but this does not shield him from being held accountable for any criminal activities he may still be involved in. So after him send the people that go kill Squash Muslim and Ford Lord, then him turn on and turn witness against them. Him get a bigger bite of the apple. Him get a bigger bite of the apple, So him turn on and he must stay witness against him friend them and him out Pamban and him still in him crime, kind of criminal, Criminal mind, him can't think for change him life, because if him change him life, him knows him are dead. So him have to just continue on that part. Either him end up a prison or dead. Because so it go when you detour and you go onto that smooth road, the smooth road is not criminality, but in that road you have to go that lying and all of these things, and everything is all about deception, deceit, dishonesty, lies, criminal, everything that is antithetical towards ethics. Them knowing nothing like that. You understand? So there's another critical issue in Squash case. He's an illegal immigrant in the United States. This status alone makes it illegal for him to possess firearms under both federal and state laws. So we have told him that before, from the time when him killed Musselman and Ford Lord. Then you have all of the laws. So we're going to make you hear about the recordings them with them, the lawyer them, the Jamaican criminal village lawyers them, the one them who go to jail all the time in America, so them can't tell you. We have to hear them. You understand? And so the fact that this man, as an undocumented individual, he is prohibited. And when it's a prohibited, we are tell break it down to the IIQ people, them, the one that know everything. Prohibited means he's not allowed to have it. He's not allowed from purchasing or owning firearms in the United States of America, because he is an illegal immigrant. He is not in the country legally. So the fact is that he possesses a chip Glock, a modified firearm capable of firing automatically, is not only illegal but also extremely dangerous. This weapon, which has been altered to function as an automatic firearm, puts him in a significant risk of facing federal charges, as the possession of such a modified weapon is in violation of both U.S. gun laws and federal regulations. Even Squash has served as a state witness in previous cases. His illegal immigrant status render his possession of firearms unlawful. The law is clear. Non-citizens without legal authorization to be in the country are prohibited from owning, purchasing, or possessing firearms. This includes even seemingly small offenses such as possessing a modified firearm like a chip Glock. The firearm modified to allow for automatic fire adds another layer of severity to his criminal charges, as it falls under the category of illegal weapons, which are strictly regulated by both state and federal authorities. So despite his bond being posted and his temporary release, the stakes remain high for Squash. As an illegal immigrant, he faces additional risk of deportation, especially if he is convicted on any of the other charges related to firearm possessions. This adds another layer of complexity to his case, as it is not just his freedom in the US that is on the line. His ability to remain in the country could be jeopardized as well. Furthermore, possession of a modified firearm like a chip Glock is not a minor offense. Federal gun laws, especially those relating to automatic weapons, carry severe penalties. Convictions for possession of a weapon that has been altered to fire automatically can lead to long prison sentences, with potential penalties extended into decades in prison. In addition, facing criminal prosecution, Squash could also be looking at immigration-related consequences. Being an illegal immigrant found in possession of a firearm could prompt the authority to move forward with deportation proceedings, especially if he is convicted of the charges against him. This would further complicate his situation, leading to not only possible prison time, but also the removal from the United States and the potential barring him from re-entering the country in the future. So I tell you all the time, the only thing that the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization Produce are criminals. So see me right here. Squash 6 boss. PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, supporter, voter and activist. So although Andre Squash 6 boss Whitaker may have posted the US $3,000 ban and temporary regain his freedom, the legal challenges ahead are far from over. As an illegal immigrant and someone facing serious charges for possessing a modified firearm, Squash is in a precarious position. His involvement as a state witness in another case does not grant him immunity from the law, and his actions have put him squarely in the crosshairs of both local law enforcement and federal agencies. His fate now lies in the hands of the legal system, and regardless of his temporary release, the consequences of his illegal actions will ultimately determine his future. So these guys now, so them come from Jamaica illegally in our country, him come by boat. For him come in our country and be, him come in with him same old criminal attitude. You understand? So although him post ban recently at the Miami Beach Police Department following arrests and charges related to illegal possession of firearm, however his name is notably absent from the jail database, raising some question and speculation about his current status. So this could suggest that he has already been released from custody, as is common when an individual posts bond to secure their release while awaiting further legal proceedings. It's important to understand the process surrounding bond and the release of individuals arrested for serious charges like illegal firearm possession. When someone is arrested, they are typically booked into jail where they are processed and their charges enter into the system. Bond is then set based on the severity of the charges and other factors like criminal history and flight risk. In Whitaker's case, that is Squash, given his high profile nature and potential risk, he may have posted the bond quickly to avoid remaining in jail for an extended period while awaiting trial or further investigation. So this man in America illegally, and this time third time he might go to jail. Normally you're in a country illegally, especially in a case where involving murder of 2 US citizens. You can't come out, but because intern witnesses, he might mastermind and intern witnesses against him friends, that's how it is. Yeah. So his absence from the jail database could also mean that the authorities have processed his release, but it doesn't necessarily imply that the case has been resolved or that Whitaker is free from further legal consequences. Often, once bond is posted, the individual is released until court date, but this does not mean they have escaped scrutiny. The FBI and local law enforcement agencies may continue to monitor his movements and activities. So the absence from the Miami-Dade, jail database may simply reflect the temporary nature of his release while his legal battle is far from over. Moreover, the fact that Whitaker's name isn't showing up in the jail system could also signal that the case is still under active investigation and law enforcement may have additional information or ongoing surveillance that they may not make in public yet. Authorities may be taking a wait-and-see approach, observing his next steps to gather more evidence or to ensure that he does not evade further charges. As of now, while Whitaker may be free and bond, the legal and personal consequences of his arrest are far from finished. He faces serious charges that, if proven in court, could lead to significant prison time. And that's where he belong, either prison or the departure alone. Them are youth here, them money. And a youth, because them money in them 30s. Youth would be like somebody in a teenager, you understand? Where them develop all of them fuck it. But in America, there's not named youth. For you're black, I'm black like all him, you're a man. Yeah, giant. So his case will likely follow closely by law enforcement, and should there be any additional violation or illegal missteps on his part, those could add to the already substantial penalties he's facing. So while his release may suggest a temporary respite, it should be noted. Don't make any mistake don't make any mistake by thinking that he is going to get away with his crimes, because one thing in Florida is a racist state, and in black, not because he's a corporate, because based on the case now with Raheem Shelton, that a J-Man and the others them. Trust me, Uncle Sam have them where them want. So Squash can use this case now for to squeeze him out a problem. Because Uncle Sam will go squeeze him whatever way he want and send him right down the river. As we tell a man, you're in a town. When we say in a town, we attack in America, you're in them place. All you have to do, just follow the law. It's as simple as that. Don't come here and try to be like you think at Jamaica where the law, you have immunity from the law. And at Jamaica, this way you have Jamaican for Justice, a PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization out here defending you as a criminal. That no work like that. You understand? So sad. I just saw it go. So we know we squash nothing but the best. You understand? I will say the best. Yeah, him go to prison or him go straight to the departure lounge. This man in life has been all about crime. We tell them already, Yeah, man, I will tell all of them. Anytime you see we put up a video where I tell you, where I mention police night, where I tell you straight up, say we are inform. And we know if we put in a video, if we make it reach them, so that they can grab you. We know like none of them will come and use the Jamaican name and commit a crime. Most of them will commit crime in America when they come from PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization communities in which when you feel like killing people is a nice thing. Until in time the shoes on your feet. We want all you have to do as a black person is show each other love. There's no disagreement in this world why you must take another person's life more than this year. It's just simple as that. Feelings going to be hurt. It's just simply a man say something you don't like it, deal with him again. No reason for you to kill him. None. There's no justification. A boy diss me. Why you're not God, and then you do not want to face the consequences. No, that's why we say over here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we want to see you go to prison or the departure lounge. If you respect your life, respect mine. If you come to violate my life, to violate me, my human rights, I am going to defend myself. That's the only time we support somebody taking another person's life in self-defense of your life. You're not supposed to willingly plan say, I kill a boy, then come diss me. No. You don't work like that. That means you don't love yourself. Have yourself a beautiful day. Squatch, I will be acting in prison. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.